What's up, you guys? I'm here with my friend Helen. She's my best friend. Whenever she's around, I always say we need to make videos so that you guys can see her and know that she's still in my life and shit. You wanna know she didn't really came here until what's today? 5 months after.
What?
I moved in.
Let me
So take a shot for that. Take a shot for that first, and then you could explain. Take a shot first, and then you could explain.
She gonna want me.
Take a shot first, and then you could explain. Take a shot first, and then you could explain. Explain later after you take a shot.
You didn't even speak in English, man.
Take a shot, and then you could explain.
Oh my God, where's your shot? You already took it?
You gotta take yours for no coming on time. This is punishment. She drinks out like a lady.
The only way.
Now you could explain why you ain't came.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure you probably told them. But I moved to Utah for like nursing school, and granted Utah is not like far from Vegas. It's like an hour flight. But I've just been super busy. It's like an accelerated program, so I've been super busy with homework, and you have to be there certain times of the month and year. And I've been trying to come out here, but my school really sucks at giving me my schedule early. So whenever I kept telling her probably 3-4 times, like, I'm gonna come out this weekend, I'm coming for sure, and then they always fuck up my schedule. So that's why I couldn't come, but I bought my ticket this time, and now I'm here.
She married!
But we still keep in contact and stuff, like we talk and all that stuff.
Barely.
So.
Like, low-key, she barely recently just realized, like, you know what? I need to start calling people back.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
She barely just recently realized, like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing right now. Let me call my friends back.
Like, I don't even call my parents. Like, that's how bad it is. Like, I forget to call people.
You have your phone? Where the fuck you just put it, my nigga? Oh, my God.
Who stole my shit?
Bring her phone back right now.
Badass kids will be all up in your apartment.
Oh, my God.
Coming up in here and taking my shit.
Girl, so we came up with doing a fuckboy seminar because a lot of people have been asking me about doing the fuckboy seminars again. But you know, I just kind of like pushed the fuckboys to the back of my mind. I don't even really deal with niggas no more. She don't deal with niggas either. Like, I just be like, meh. Because it's like, you just can't tell. I know what we could do.
What?
Let's tell stories about our fuckboys. Let's tell fuckboy stories.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm down. Give me a drink.
We're gonna take some shots first. Cheers, nigga.
Cheers.
I have so many stories. Helen has less tolerance for niggas and they bullshit. But I don't know, I've always been the type to give these niggas the benefit of the doubt. Okay, let me just think of one. You guys, why this one just came to my mind. Okay. So no, let's take another shot. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Do I know who this is?
Yes.
I'm sure I do. What's the name? Sorry.
You gonna have to. We gonna do it where we have to try and say who the person is.
Like say their government name so people know who they are.
Yeah. Or say like say their name, but like kind of like a different letter. Yeah. I went to Miami. When I came back from Miami, this guy that I was talking to came to pick me up from the airport. And the guy who I'm talking about, he was whining and dining me, like, treating me like a princess. And I was like, finally, a good guy. And the guy wasn't like tall, he was like regular height. He wasn't like fine, he was okay. He had a good job. He picked me up from the airport and my car was at my brother's office. So I told him to take me to my car, but he was like, nah, just stay here for a little bit. We were intimate. Okay, so I think I thought he wanted me to stay because he was trying to, you know, get it in. This man in particular was one of my favorite partners, like, you know what I mean, that I've ever had. So I was like, I'll stay out whatever for a little bit. The next day, he was just kind of acting weird. I come into the living room and I'm like, what's going on? And
I don't even know who this is yet, damn.
Really?
Yeah.
I went to the living room and I'm like, what's going on? What's wrong with you? He was listening to a music video, one of my cousin's music video, which is crazy. And he was like, oh, do you know this person? I was like, yeah, that's my cousin. He wasn't really talking to me. He was just kind of like, yeah, like, oh, okay, for sure. Like, you know, he was trying to be cool, but he wasn't being cool. So I was like, all right, whatever. I went back into the room. And at this time, like, the type of person I am, I'm not the type to be like, what is you doing? What are we doing? Like, I was never that type. I would just kind of let niggas walk all over me. Like, you're not trying to talk to me. What the fuck am I doing here? Take me to, if it was me now, I'd be like, can you take me to my fucking car? If you're not gonna talk to me, if you're not gonna entertain me, then what the fuck am I doing at your house? Like, that's how I am now. But then I was just like, he must be mad at me. I don't know what I did. So I fucking went back to the room and I was just like minding my own business. I was kind of in my feelings like, what did I do? Like, why is he acting like that? You know, but whatever. Anyways, I came back out again trying to socialize. And I was like, this time be more like, try to be nicer. So I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Hey, so like, well, try to talk to him and shit, trying to cuddle, like, you know. And he was not having it. So he just goes to the next music video and he's like showing me, and it's on his phone and his TV's on as well. And I'm like looking at it, and then somebody rings the doorbell and I'm in like pajamas, just looked a hot mess. So I was like, I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna go to the room. So I went back to the room and I looked out the window and I saw a woman standing outside in front of the door, because from his room you can see the front door. So I was like,
I know who this is. Okay.
So
is it,
wait, just wait until the end.
Chingli?
Wait until the end.
Okay.
Chingli. I saw a female's wristwatch and I was like, I thought it was like UPS man, FedEx, you know, maintenance. I didn't think it was gonna be a woman with a bomb ass Michael Kors on. Like, who is this? You know? So I was just like, should I peep? I was like, nah, it's probably like a neighbor or something. So I like turn around and the motherfucker is standing right behind me. And I'm like, what happened? You're not gonna open the door? And, is that your mom? He was like, I was like, is that your sister? Like, is your sister here? He was like, I was like, do you have a fucking wife? Like, at this point I'm like scared, and he's like, and I'm like, who the fuck is it? Your girlfriend? And then he sits down on the bed and he lays back and he's like,
ain't shit. Just ain't shit. For what?
In this time frame, I didn't know what to do with my mind. Like, so many things were going through my mind because I had just gotten out of a fuckboy situation where I caught a guy with another girl, you know? And this guy that I was with, who I've never talked about on my YouTube channel, which you guys know about though because he was on my YouTube channel way back, is like, me and him were together for almost 3 years and I caught him cheating. So at this time, this is like my first like guy that I'm talking to after that. And I'm like, is this like a new thing? Is this like what niggas do? Because before my relationship, most of the guys I talked to would never think about cheating on me. You know what I mean? That wasn't something that they did. But I noticed that music was doing a lot of these hoes ain't loyal and shit like that around that time. So I felt like guys started like rebelling. So you're somebody's boyfriend. I was like, go open the door. Like, what are you gonna do? And he was like, no. I was like, I was quiet for a little while because I was just like, I don't know, I was trying to gather my thoughts. And the girl's outside the door like banging at this point. She's like, Chingli, come open the door. Open this fucking... She was like, Chingli, open this fucking door. And then he wasn't trying to open it. And the TV was on in the living room, so she knew he was there. And then she started calling him on his phone. And his phone, he left in the living room out of like distraughtness, or I don't know what to call it, because he was just so distraught. Yeah. He left his phone on the couch and came into his bedroom. So she's calling his cell phone, it's ringing in the living room. So I'm like, your phone is ringing in the living room. She knows you're here. And so he's like, oh. So he hops up and he runs to the living room. I think at this point he thinks I'm on his side. Nigga, you're low-key cheating on me too. We weren't boyfriend, girlfriend, but you were cheating on me too. Like, so he thought I was on his side because I was like,
but what even, like, what his side, like, constitute? You feel me? Like, would being on his side be like, oh, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how could you even be on his side? Like,
by not saying anything. Just being there and letting her yell until she goes away.
I'm just his friend, like.
No. Just letting her yell until she goes away, because literally I didn't have to open the door. He wasn't going to open it.
Okay.
You know? Because he told me about that after. He was like, you could have, like, hid in the bathroom or something. Like, you didn't. And I was like, the fuck type of bitch you thought I was?
So bad, don't you?
Impossible. Anyways, he runs into the living room, grabs his phone, and comes back. He comes back with his phone. She's like, she leaves a voicemail. She's like, I just heard you. Grab your phone from the living room and go into your room. What the fuck are you doing? Open this door. And I can hear her because the window is like literally, this is the window right here. You know what I mean? I'm standing right here. I can hear her talking to his voicemail, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? You know, what are you gonna do? And after a little while, maybe like 2 minutes, I just went and opened the door for her. And I opened the door and I heard him, he was like, no, what are you doing? I just went and opened the door and she was like, who are you? I was like, I'm Amara, Chingli's friend. how long have you guys been talking? Well, Chingli is inside of his room. You can go talk to him. So I let her in the house. And she walked past me and she was like, just one question. Have you guys been intimate? And I was like, Chingli's in his room. You can go talk to him. So she goes inside the room and she's like, you're supposed to be the oldest out of your siblings. You're supposed to be looking for someone to settle down with, and you're out here playing games. What the fuck is wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. Like, going ham on him. She's like, give me your phone, let me see. Like, is this the only person that you're talking to? Blah, blah, blah. And so at this point, he's not even responding to her. He's just laying there while she's yelling. And I'm just like, hey, boo, I just went through something very similar. He's not going to give you his phone. Either you're going to accept him or you're not going to accept him. But one thing you're not going to do is have more ammo. You're not about to take his phone and have more ammo. There's probably other girls in his phone because I met him off of a date. I was gonna say a dating app, but no, I didn't.
Okay. How did you meet him? I forgot.
One of my friends.
Oh, Seattle?
Yeah. He ain't met him off of a dating app. So he was on a dating app.
You knew him before you knew him.
Yeah, exactly.
And okay.
So
it's coming back.
Small world though. That's fucking crazy that she.
Yeah, out of all people.
I know.
Like,
she don't talk to people
because like him and wouldn't mesh. Like I don't.
They didn't mesh.
Yeah, like it's weird.
And the way she found out was one day she came to pick me up from his house, and she was like, "I've been here before. The guy you talking to, it's his name. Blah blah blah. Does his apartment look like this?" I was like, "What the fuck?" But anyway,
and she told the whole story. But...
yeah. So I told her, I was like, he's not gonna give you his phone. That's stupid. Do you want to be with him or do you want to break up with him? Give him that answer first. Because if you say you want to be with him, he's not gonna give you his phone because then you're gonna find other stuff. If you say you don't want to be with him, then why the fuck do I need to give you my phone, bitch? For what? So you can tell everybody that I'm a cheater and I'm cheating on you with 5 girls instead of 1? Nah. And so I said that, and he finally said something. He was like, Amara, shut up. You talk too much. And I was like. At this point, I was fed up and I was like, hey, you guys are doing all this arguing. It's bringing up my stress levels. And I was just wondering, can you take me to my car? Like, finally, I got the urge to tell him to take me to my motherfucking car.
Like, walk you to your car? No,
take me to my car. My car was at my brother's office, which is 40 minutes away. He was like, yeah, so he started putting on his shoes. And the girl got mad and left. And then he figured out, like, damn, this girl came to confront me because I was cheating on her, and I'm just ignoring her and taking this girl to her car. So he was like, you know what, I'm not in the right mind frame to take you to your car. I'm just gonna call you an Uber. I was like, all right, call the Uber. I don't play with these niggas. And he was like, I'm gonna just give you cash. And I was like, okay, give me cash. He was like, I only have like 20 on me. I was like, that means you have to go to the bank. I'll wait. Cause that's not how much this Uber's gonna cost. So I checked the Uber and the Uber was like $67 or something. So he went and got more cash and then came back and gave it to me. And I was like, all right, see you whenever I see you. And I left. So that was my fuckboy situation. And she already called his name. She already gave him his nickname. That's why I started calling. That's why I started calling Chingli, because that's, you got it right.
I'm pretty, like, I can't miss that one. Like, I was living with you at that time. Like,
yeah, we were living together then. Okay, do yours. Helen. Sorry, love you. It's okay, I'll give you a little more.
No, it's okay.
I'll give you a little more because you're still down. I want to call this one Meryl.
What?
Meryl? Is that wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, tell the story.
I laugh like a crackhead, but whatever. So.
Oh, I remember now, but I don't know his name.
This is when I like recently moved to Utah, right? I can't even tell a story, but whatever. So I moved to Utah in October 2017, and then I was on a dating app, right? Like, me and this guy matched, and just like based off first impressions, based off first impressions, like he already looked like well off, right? Like he had like a penthouse, he had like fancy art and shit, he had like designer shoes, like he looked like he was very well off. We were like messaging and stuff, and during that time I think I went back home for Thanksgiving, and then I came back to Utah. So when I came back, he was like, when you're free, let's go out to dinner. Like he specifically said dinner. And I was like, okay, cool. So he lives in Salt Lake. I live 20 minutes out of Salt Lake. And so Salt Lake is like more poppin' for those who aren't in Utah, but it has like bars, restaurants, clubs, all that shit. So I was like, okay, I'll meet you in Salt Lake. So obviously I get ready, I dress up, like I drive my own car, I get to his place. So we're just chilling and I'm kind of expecting to leave his place and go somewhere. So at this point we're just like talking, like we're at his dining room table and we're just like chilling, talking, like conversating, whatever.
Fruit flies! I hate fruit flies!
And I'm kind of like, oh, like, you know, like, are we gonna go eat somewhere? And he's like, oh yeah, let me order pizza. And I'm just like, order pizza. I'm like, but you said we was gonna go out to dinner. He's not even renting, like he bought a penthouse in a Salt Lake condo. Like it has a bomb ass view, is in like right in fucking smack dab downtown. Like I know you have money to take us out to dinner. Like don't invite a girl over if you can't take her out to dinner.
Not to mention the cars in this garage. Oh wait, we haven't got there yet. We haven't got there yet.
He showed me that first actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, so what happened, so I had to get in a parking garage to get to his like condo, right? So I get there and he was like, oh, like we have another parking garage for us, but I can open it for you. I have like the opener, and you can park like in my garage. I was like, okay, dope. And we go to his garage and I see his car, and what does he drive?
An i8.
R8.
R8?
Right?
Was
Audi
it a
R8.
Oh, if it's an Audi, it's an R8. If it's a
like,
BMW, it's an
obviously these cars are hella expensive, over 100K. Like he shows me his car. And I'm like, damn, okay.
But how did he show you his car though? Was he like, this is my car right here? And
yeah, like he, like, so I was in my car driving, looking for parking. Because he got in my car when I got in the parking garage and we were looking for parking together. And he was like, so he took me into their little secret parking garage and shit. And he was like, oh, this is my car. But he didn't like open it, he didn't have his keys, nothing. But he was like, oh, this is my car. He just
pointed at it and was like,
yeah, he was like, that's my car right there. Obviously, that's like the most expensive shit in there. So I'm like, oh, word, that's your car. Word. Like parked in the peasant general parking area. You feel me? The crazy thing is, like, he calls people peasants. Like, literally, like when we went up to his apartment and we were just chilling and like talking, he would call like normal people peasants. And I was like, nigga, you was born into money. Like, how are you gonna call people peasants? Like,
that's why.
Yeah, but
I mean, if it was real, but
it kind of irritated. It really irritated me.
That's annoying.
I was like, are we gonna go out? He's like, no, let me order pizza. At this point, I was just like, I don't know. I didn't really know how to be like, you said you were gonna take me out. Let's go out. So I was just like,
yeah, we've always been the kind of like.
Yeah, I kind of was like, okay, it's a first date, I get it. Like, but in my head, I was still like, don't say you're gonna take me out when you're not gonna take me out. But I was like, it's cool, like, you know, like, whatever, pizza. I can roll with it. Like, I'm not gonna be like that high maintenance extra bitch. Like, cool, pizza, that's cool. He orders pizza, we're eating pizza, we're just chilling, talking, whatever. He like kind of gets like a little touchy, you feel me? Like, not like, oh, like the hand on the knee, like, oh, like, you know what I mean? Like,
kiss on me?
Like, you're trying to kiss
You ain't even paying no bills, no rent. You got me fucked up, little bitch.
This is the thing I don't get. Like, it's the first date. Like, you want to get to know someone. So it's like I don't know your favorite color. I don't know nothing about you. Like, yeah, we're conversating, but not enough on a level for me to be like, oh, like, I really feel like I know you. Like, and I hate it because when a guy has to ask for a kiss, I automatically assume that's not good. Like, why would you have to ask me to kiss you? If I'm feeling you, I will kiss you.
Yeah,
like, don't
let
be
us
like,
make our moves.
Exactly.
Either we not making the moves or we be desperate and you can tell that we want to kiss on you.
Exactly.
Like, we'll be batting our eyelashes, we'll be staring at you and shit. You'll know. Don't force it.
Exactly.
Don't make us feel like if we don't do it, we can never talk to you again. That's so fucked up.
Exactly.
Anyways, go ahead.
So he was doing that kind of shit, and he was like, oh, you know, like, I want you to kiss me and blah, blah, blah. And I was just kind of like, nigga, you spend like 10 bucks on pizza. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but what makes you think you deserve a kiss? One, I don't know you. Two, I drove out to see you. Three, you didn't take us nowhere. Four, you were in the luxury of your home just ordering a pizza. I still got to drive home and shit, and you trying to do all this. Like, it was just weird. Like, I was like, no, like, I don't want to kiss you. And there was a point where, like, he had, like, a couch. And I was literally sitting, like, all the way across from him. And then he, like, came all the way fucking to me. And then this nigga, like, literally, like, gets on top. Oh, sorry.
My eyebrow.
I'm sorry. Okay. He literally, like, gets on top of me. And, like, no, literally, like, he gets on top of me and he pins me down. I don't know if I told you this.
You know, it would have been a whole different situation if you told me.
He literally pins me down on the couch and gets on top of me and starts like trying to like hump on me and shit. Like totally out of line shit. I thought I told you this.
Also, when this video goes down, we calling the police?
No, it was so out of line. Like, I was so uncomfortable. I was like, get off me. Like, he was like, to the point where I was like, I'm gonna scream rape if you don't get off me. And then he finally like got off me and shit. But it was just hella uncomfortable, and like I literally had to tell him like, I'm gonna scream rape for you to get the fuck off me. And then later he was like, I thought we were playing. Like, I was like, how is me telling you I'm gonna call rape constitute as playing? Like, the whole situation was just so bad.
Beat your fucking ass.
I really thought I told you this whole shit.
Girl. You know I be going crazy, so you leave certain things out.
It was just all bad.
I went crazy for what she told me, for the little that she told me, so you know why you didn't tell me that shit. I was like, it's okay, I already got a flight to Utah. I'm gonna be out there in the morning.
And as we're talking, he's kind of making it seem like he's used to girls throwing themselves on him. And he's
but
not really
how
cute.
was he? Okay, I was like, what on a scale from 1 to 10?
He probably like 5'6", 5'7" on a good day. You feel me?
Height?
So, yeah.
Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10.
You ugly. Like, that's what it is.
You your daddy's son, so I'm gonna need you to chill. Exactly. You don't even like to spend the money that you actually do have, if you do have it, and if you're not just babysitting or house sitting for one of your friends. That's
exactly. I'm just saying this. I feel like a lot of times guys don't understand what they do to females and why females get mad. And it's kind of like they get away with a lot of shit. And I'm not saying this to play the victim or to be like, oh, well, he was on top of me. No, like, you need to understand, like, that is not cool shit. Like, don't touch a female, don't get on top of her.
If she don't want you to, let her make her moves. Let us make our moves.
And don't try to justify it, but be like, I was playing, because I obviously was not. Like, it's not cool.
There is this thing that I watched. Actually, you told me to watch it. BoJack Horseman.
BoJack Horseman, yeah. On Netflix.
Okay, there's like a little an Asian lady in there. She's Asian because her last name is Nguyen, like Ng.
An Asian lady or the cat?
The Asian lady.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's writing his book.
Her name is, she's the one writing the book.
Diane.
Okay, yeah, her name is Diane, yeah. And she was like, I don't know if society is making girls so sexualized to satisfy the woman or if it's for us. Because technically, women don't really want to be fucking on everything.
Exactly.
The women who are always fucking on somebody, always sucking somebody's dick, always wanting something sexual, it's normally either they're on drugs or they're fucked up and they got daddy issues. You know what I mean? Because even I was like that at a certain point. I was like, oh, I need some dick. I need some dick. I don't need any dick. Bills don't get paid for me getting dick. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Nothing satisfies me more than a man who actually fucking cares about me. You know what I mean? And actually wants to be around me. And he has a good dick. You know what I mean? So it's so funny. It's a cartoon. And she said, I don't know. She was like, I don't know. I think the reason why society is flipping it this way is because guys have manipulated women into thinking like, why don't you just be free with your sexuality? And then now,
but I turn around and call you a hoe later. So
exactly. Like, so you want us to be free with our sexuality as long as it's with you. But if we fuck with multiple people, then you're a hoe. So you know what I mean? It's real fucked up how they do that shit. But go ahead.
That's low-key like just part 1 of the story.
Okay, right? Go ahead. Yeah, that's just part 1.
So Amara knows part 2 very well.
Mine is bigger than yours.
Good bitch. I'm telling the story.
Okay, go. Sip that one. Sip that one. Go ahead. Tell your story.
And he took me to my car and he was like, I want to see you tomorrow. I'm like, I gotta study, I'm sorry. So that was it. So we agreed to meet up a second time. So the reason why, I know a lot of ladies are gonna be like, what the fuck, this nigga trying to rape you, bitch, you gonna meet up a second time?
Bitch, let me make my decision. Let me live my life. Anyway.
But here's what I thought. At this point, he didn't do shit for me the first time. At this point, I just want to get what I can from him because he has money. And I know that sounds really bad.
You gotta take from these fuckboys. It doesn't sound really bad. Don't put that stigma to it. When a man tries to play you and you peep it, play his ass back as hard as you fucking can so he can learn a fucking lesson.
Exactly. And
sorry,
like,
girl.
No. Look like... Look what he put me through though, you feel me? I'm like, again, I wasted gas, I got ready, you was in your house the whole time, you didn't leave your house, like I'm the one who made all the moves, right? So I'm like, at this point I wasted a lot more than you did. So now I'm like, if this is how I know you are, I'm just gonna try to play you and get something. Like if he was cool the whole time, like the first time initially, like took me out to dinner, was a gentleman, didn't try to kiss me, like all that shit, I would generally be like, wow, like he's a good dude. But look what he did.
Hashtag retaliate. Ooh, bitch, that'll be a good t-shirt.
Just fast. I know. Bitch, let them hang. Niggas always be like, oh, women are plotting, oh, they're so evil. No, but you make us come to this point. Like, if you were nice from the jump, would we really want to, like, we wouldn't have a reason to be evil. Like, just think about it. So second time, I'm like, you know what, I'm just get what I can get from him. Like, fuck this nigga. So second time, he hits me up and is like, I want to see you. This is like a week or two later. So he was saying he had like a driver. He was like, my chauffeur
is gonna come and get
can pick you up. And I was like, okay, cool, like for sure. So I got ready, put on makeup. I didn't dress yet, but I put on makeup. And so first time he called me, he was like, okay, are we still on? Like, I want to see you. I'll have him pick you up this time, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, bet, that's cool. Second time he called, he was like, yo, I'm getting off work late, like I'm a little tired. And I was like, you know what, like we can reschedule. Like I'm really chill, like I'm not tripping, like let's reschedule. No, I want to see you, like oh my god, like let's go out, blah blah blah. And I'm like, are you sure? Like we can really reschedule, like I'm giving you the option now. He's like, no, like we can't, like I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna send them over, they're gonna be there in like 30 minutes. So I'm like, okay, cool. The time is getting later, it's like 9:30, and so I call him back and I'm like, yo, like what's going on, like you still want to meet up because I haven't heard from you. And he was like, oh well, actually you know what, like we can't meet today. And in my head I'm like,
why did I have to call you for you to tell me we can't meet?
Why?
I bet your fucking ass.
Twice.
Nigga.
Twice. And I was like, okay, so why do I call you twice? Like, I'm not your mother. I should have to check up on you. If you already know you're tired, had a bad day, etc., whatever, you should be like, you know what, let's reschedule. Right when you know you're not up to it. Like, don't lead me on and be like, yeah, listen to me, and it's already 9:30, 10. A bitch put on her makeup. You feel
bitch!
me?
You know how much makeup costs?
Girl, you did your hair, you feel me? Like, you look cute. So it's like, okay. So I'm literally,
I ain't even got nobody here to take no Instagram pictures of me. Go ahead, girl. I'm sorry.
Girl,
it's getting me again.
No, like it got
getting me again.
Because I'm like, if I didn't give you options, cool. But I let you know like twice. Like I'm cool with rescheduling. Like trust. But he didn't want to. So finally, you wait till I do my makeup, get ready. I'm literally waiting for you to give me a call. Like here, my driver's downstairs, whatever. And then you're like, oh, I can't meet up. Like. Work's been tiring. After that, I was over it. I was like, you know what, it's cool, bye. Like I don't want to meet up, whatever, bye. Then he kind of texts me like, oh, I feel like you're mad, or oh, you know what, let's meet up, like blah blah blah. Then at this point I call Amara and I tell her about the whole situation. I'm like, Amara, this fool made me get dressed, get ready, put on makeup, lied to me the whole time. And so pretty much in a nutshell, I give Amara the guy's number.
Yeah. And I asked her for it. I said, let me get that number though right quick.
And then Amara calls him and you can tell the story.
Okay,
yeah,
so I called him and he answered and I was like, so I'm just wondering, were we together?
No.
I remember being at the mall. What was at the mall when I was cussing him out?
You were?
With? Yeah.
I don't know. I was in my room and you were just like.
Oh, I was at the mall with somebody. I don't remember who I was with, but I called him and I was like, you got me and you got my best friend fucked up. You need to pay her back for the gas she spent to come and see you the first time, the makeup she used to put on her face, and I want to see the receipts to the fucking house, the deed, the motherfucking car note. I want to make sure that everything is in your name because you're fucking trying to play my boo and you got me so fucked up. I was like, because I know none of that shit is yours. And I was just like accusing him. I didn't know. I didn't know if it was real, if the house was his, if the car was his, if anything was his. But he was acting as if he didn't have shit.
So she calls him and then she three-ways me. So I'm on the line, she's on the line, he's on the line. And then she starts saying all that. She's like, I don't know if your car is real. Like, I don't know.
I was like, I don't believe shit you're saying. You're lying.
I
told, yeah, that's another thing. I was like, you're definitely not that age. I know that, and you don't need to lie to me. And he's like, ha ha ha. Yeah, that's so funny. He's like laughing about it and shit. And I was like, you think it's funny, but it's not. If I have to come out there, you're gonna really be mad that I had to come out there because it's gonna be a whole different situation. The house, the windows is gonna be busted in. The tires is gonna be popped. I was like,
but what's even crazier, like when Amara first called him, he was like, he didn't know her number. He didn't have it saved, obviously. So like he picked up and he was like, hello. And she was like, hi, I'm Amara. He's like, hey, how are you? What's going on? And she was like,
he knew me from somewhere.
I'm doing good. How are you? He's like,
so I started going along with it.
Played along with it. But
and I was like, where do you know me from? And he was like, yeah, I can't remember.
But Amara, like I know you.
But I know your name. I've heard your name before. I was like, you was fucking with my best friend and you got me fucked. I went crazy. So anyways, I fucking murdered him. I murdered him with my words. And he started trying to call Helen. And Helen was like, Amara, Helen was like, Amara, I really don't want to answer. Like, I don't want to see him ever again. Like, there's no need. I was like, it doesn't matter. Take his money. Get what you can get out of it. Fuck that nigga.
I was like, you already played me the first time. Like, I'm like,
oh, see.
He already played me the first time, so I was like, I'm already over it. Like, for what? Like, at this point, I'm just trying to get something from him, and he keeps, like, playing games, so I'm, like, done. It's dumb for me. But she was like, no, we need to tell him like you did. Like, so Amara pretty much went off on him, was like, how the hell are you going to take her out to, or, like, order pizza and have her come out there and dress up, and I'll take her out to an actual restaurant. Like, she just went off on him, and he just
everything
didn't
he
have
did
nothing
wrong.
to say.
Everything he did wrong. I had to let him know.
And he didn't realize, like, he was just like, well, oh my god, well, I didn't know that. I'm like, here's the thing, as a girl, man, we shouldn't tell you what to know and what not to know.
Yeah,
like, you should know, like, if it's the first day I'm taking you out, I'm gonna pay for the meal and we're gonna have a cool time. Like, how do you act so surprised when a girl gets mad when you do like some fucked up shit? Like, that's what I don't get. I can't speak for men, they can only speak for themselves. Like, I can never know what's going on in their head, you feel me? But as a female, like, that's what I can say. But anyways,
for the next like couple of days, he was texting me trying to get to Helen. Helen was not answering.
There was a point where I told my apartment that night, but I completely didn't pick up his calls and like
okay, see, I was like, but then I told her like, you should finesse him and make him lose the amount of money at least that you spent to come and see him. Yeah. I was like, so like, tell him to meet you at this place and don't show up. Tell him to send his driver to come and get you because you don't want to drive. Exactly. When the driver get there, you don't answer your phone. But I don't think you did that. I think he just came to you.
He personally came to my apartment and like was blowing up my phone, like, because he was texting me before that, but I didn't respond. And he was like, I'm here. Where are you? Come downstairs. I'm at your apartment. What the fuck? And I didn't respond, so I'm guessing he drove out there. I just never came down. I was over it. And then I guess he left and he was like, wow, like, I came down. How are you not going to come see me? Blah, blah, blah. And at that point, I was over it. You have to remember the context. Like, context is everything. Like, I moved out here from Cali. Like, I was willing and open to meet someone who's not my type, who I don't even like. But I was like, fuck it, I'm out here. Like, let me just meet people. So I came to you.
That was your opportunity. Don't take advantage of a good opportunity. My whole situation,
yeah. And you took it as like, oh, like, fuck that. Like, I don't even care. Like, I'm gonna take advantage of her. Like, I'm gonna try to get it in with her even though she don't want it. Like, it was just really bad. It fucked up every dating opportunity. Like, it made me not want to fuck with nobody. Like, it really, really, like, messed me up.
All these niggas is messing us up. All around the world. Y'all messing us up. And I've said this. Mark my words. Take a fucking, if you have an iPhone, turn on your screen record right now. In about a year or two, niggas ain't gonna have no say in this world. Y'all fucking it up for yourselves. Okay?
And you guys want to try to blame everyone else but yourselves. That's the problem. You can't be in denial your whole fucking life. You gotta look at yourself and be like, damn, what did I do to make these black, beautiful women
hate me?
What did I do to make them mad? And you don't ask that fucking question.
Enough. Not enough.
Not even
you
once.
Don't ask yourself that. Yeah. Like, come on. You think we're stupid? Think about it. Is your mom stupid? You fucking dumbass? Your mom's not fucking stupid. Your dad was stupid. Exactly. You know what? I keep getting messages on my fucking Instagram of dumbass niggas talking about, oh, the issue is that black women are raising children by themselves. Like, bitch, I want to raise this damn baby by my fucking self. You act like I want to raise this fucking baby alone. Where the fuck is his daddy?
Here's the thing.
Slanging drugs.
Here's the thing.
Look at my bitches. Tell that nigga to come home and take care of his motherfucking babies. You got me fucked up.
If a woman got a baby with you, it's for a reason. She might have loved you at that time. She must have had feelings for you at that time. It's something for her to keep a child, carry that child, vomit, or a
you think it's easy?
You know, all that. For what? Like, she must have had feelings for you. So you can't ever say, like, it was raised or instilled in you to feel that way. Like, you made me feel a certain type of way to make me hate you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Man up.
Let me check my phone, bitch.
Man up. These niggas is so fucking annoying. And it's not the women's fault. It's because you guys don't know how to fucking act. Learn something. Stop fucking watching dumbass niggas videos. Look at people that are actually doing good shit. Stop following these damn dumbass rappers and athletes. Follow some real businessmen that actually worked to get their shit. Now make sure you go out and do wonderful things in the world. And make sure no drama comes from. Wait, let me finish. Make sure you go out and do wonderful things. I knew it. I called it. I had 5 minutes. sure you go out and do wonderful things in the world, and make sure no drama comes from anybody but me, because I'm your baby mama, you guys. I need to switch cameras. I need to switch cameras because this one be overheating a lot. So this video was supposed to have 3 stories. Make sure if you want to talk to me, my social medias and all my links and hers are too gonna be down below. I'm a little tipsy. You know, I was drinking.
Oh my god. I don't even have social media, bitch. I just have an Instagram. I don't even... Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, follow her on Instagram. Her name is Heyhelu. And then mine is Hi, I'm Amara. And Reyal. Wait. And Frugal Fine.
What's the other one? Reyal Rose.
Reyal Rose, don't follow that one yet because we trying to launch some real shit. Ooh, titties. Girl. Hey. But we need to go catch the sunlight so we can take some cute pictures and shit. So we're gonna talk to y'all later, for real, for real.
Bye.
Bye.
Give him a kiss.
Aye.